Hello everyone, welcome back to Gran Turismo 7's weekly challenges. If you don't know what these are, every week you get 5 races, gotta finish top 3 to earn rewards. The more you finish top 3, the better the rewards. Rewards this week was, go on, have a guess. Yep, you probably got it right. Money, because that's all we get. I swear, I can't remember the last time we got like a 6-star roulette. I think it was when that race when we had the Tokyo Expressway one, when it was the 6-star car roulette, which I never got because I can't fucking do that race. But yeah, I think that was the last time we got something that wasn't money, and I think that was like 3-4 weeks ago now. But yeah, rewards was money, so hey, why not? Not too bad. I guess it kind of helps because we got a new update. Feels like, it literally feels like we're getting these like every 2 weeks. But yeah, new update, 4 new cars. Well, when I say new cars, and when I say 4, it's more 2, because one of them is literally the Afila Speed 1, which is the Afila prototype that we've already got. So it's literally just the exact same car that what we've already got. So yeah, that was pretty disappointing. And then we had 2 Corvette VGTs, which look pretty good. I haven't driven them yet, but they look pretty good. But yeah, they're literally, I think there's one like normal VGT, and then there's like one racing version of that normal one. But so yeah, people are saying it's literally just the same car. And then we had some shitty Renault that I've forgotten. But yeah, that was the update. And I wouldn't say it's disappointing. I mean, those VGTs cars do look quite good, and they might be quite good. But right now, of what people are saying, it's probably about 3 out of 10, which is what every update has been for the last like fucking year. But anyway, to the actual races. This is what you guys are on about. 5 races, of course. Race 1 was at St. Croix in France. It was the Sunday Cup, which I don't mind it because I get to use like any European car I want. So yeah, I chose the Aston Martin Vulcan. Race 2 was at Alicane, I don't know, that French track. That was with that Renault car. I don't know what it's called. You'll see it. Obviously, you'll see it in the video. But yeah, I've forgotten what it's called. But it was the one-off cars where you can only use that one. Race 3 was at Gran Valley with the VGT cars. I didn't use the Corvette because the PP was too high. Anyone who doesn't know what PP is, it's called performance points. Every car has a performance point. Some races like the VGT one has like a maximum you can have. I think it's like 800, or no, I think it's like 900 performance point or PP, and the both of the Corvettes are over 1,000, so I couldn't use it, so I used the Porsche instead of using the normal Genesis, which I always use. I used the Porsche. Race 4 was at Monza. It was the Ferrari challenge, which annoyingly also had a PP max limit, which is strange because I swear it never usually does that. So annoyingly, I wasn't able to use my my beast of a Ferrari 812 Superfast, which I always used since I made it. I've always used a Ferrari challenge, but yeah, that had over the max, so I couldn't use it. So I ended up using the F12. Great car. But yeah, I don't know if I'm just bugging or something, but I could have sworn those Ferrari challenges never had a PP limit, so it's strange that one did. And then finally, race 3, which is, for anyone, that's like the big race at the end of the week, end of the week, let's say it. The 5th race is usually the big one. It's the multiple laps, the pitting against the hard ones. This time it was at St. Croix again. St. Croix has multiple layouts. I don't know which one it is. I think this one was layout A. It was at St. Croix, and it was the Group 3 cars, so the racing cars. So yeah, that's it for this week. It was all right, pretty good week. Update was, don't know. Right now, I'm gonna give it a 5 in the middle because I don't know. I won't even actually give it a 5. I'll probably give it a 4 because I don't know what those VGT cars are like yet. But yeah, update, meh. No racetrack still, and races were pretty good. Money was boring because you just don't need it, you know. But yeah, that's it. I'm mumbling on now, so I'm gonna shut up now and I'm gonna let you enjoy the races. Thank you.